Very warm welcome to you all to the inaugural function of this 3 days conference, international conference, in fact, on recent advances in materials chemistry. I'm very happy that our chemistry department took lead in conducting it, organizing it, and I'm seeing that huge success already in form of participation, and I'm sure next 3 days would be very invigorating, very learning, a great deal of learning experiences for all of you. So I also take opportunity to welcome all of you at SRMIST on behalf of the organizers and particularly on behalf of chemistry department which has undertaken this important task. What is more important for me is I'm seeing a very good chemistry here. When I say that, I'm possibly trying to say that I'm seeing experts from all the domains, all walks of life, maybe all places of different kind, internationally and nationally. And there is a good chemistry between all of the experts of this particular domain, and that is what matters most in research. That is what matters most to what we do as scientific fraternity, and that is what is visible. And that is, as I said, matters obviously becomes the materials, and this is what the chemical or chemistry people have demonstrated, that you are together in serving the humanity, you are together in developing new things, you are together in solving the challenges which are there in front of everyone, particularly in today's conditions when we talk a lot about nature but we are unable to take care of nature. We talk about a lot of other things which we are, by way of our actions, are countering them. And therefore, materials is what possibly make nature, and therefore more activities, more new research, more alternatives in this dimension will help live us better, in my opinion. And not only that, materials for me, or chemistry for me, has been the bedrock of all the scientific developments. I come from the domain of electronics, and I would say that most of the manufacturing processes are now chemistry, chemical related. Most of the materials which we are talking of are of new generation, that what developments have happened in those materials are yielding new generation devices. We are not confined to silicon and germanium anymore. We are now looking at almost all 100% of materials as our semiconductor materials and playing with them and defining and designing new devices. Yes, one can agree that when we were studying as a student, probably to us, chemistry was organic and inorganic, maybe a little bit of physical also, but there are now many new dimensions which are there, and materials is obviously one of them. And I think not only for chemistry, not only for physics, it is important for the entire space of engineering or science or technology. And there should not be any distinction between them, because I've been saying that to my students sometimes, and I've shared this to you earlier also, that today science and technology is cannot be separated, and so is the case that the physics or biology or chemistry or some other domains can also not be separated, and there is no question of any distinctions within the chemistry also. The reason for that is simple. Some of the pillars of our technological domain today are, we call it biosciences and biotechnology also. Then we call computer science and computer technology also, or engineering sometimes we call in an Indian context. Then we call material science and material technologies also. And then likewise we call nanoscience and nanotechnology. Everywhere the word has been used in an exchangeable manner, such that there is no distinction between technology or science, because they feed to each other. Not that they may not have minor differences, they could be, but they feed each other, and therefore they live together, they breathe together, and they exist together, and they help each other. For persons like me, I think the domain of chemistry, materials, possibly something new which has come from them is the conducting polymers. I would possibly say is a contribution coming from this particular domain, which is changing many things. The liquid crystal displays were the earlier things which are there. But the prime mover right now in this domain happens with the battery. All of you have mobile devices. I'm not saying mobile phones, I'm saying mobile devices or sensors or whatever. And all of them eat battery or live on battery, and battery is nothing but what you are possibly going to talk about and deal with, that how to go with that. And not only that, I think chemistry has done a lot of proud to us. Madam was mentioning, all of them are PhD and various other distinctions she was mentioning. I think without even listening to her, I could have repeated that statement because chemistry is where our people who excelled. I think if I know two of the top scientists of the country today who are present, who are living within India is of course none other than Dr. Professor C.N.R. Rao and also another one, Dr. Professor Govardhan Mehta. Both of them are very prolific, you can say, researchers, have contributed immensely and have donned the best of the positions in the country in scientific research, and not only in the country, internationally. I think, if I'm not wrong, both of them have got something equivalent or next to the Nobel in terms of chemistry, but not Nobel, the other things which are there, and they continue to have many chairs at their disposal where they undertake the scientific research which is of eminence and which is of great use.